Thank you, James. And of course, this is the ultimate final. This is the big one, the open final, the top 6, the best of the best, about to take place right now. So the sheep are loaded, the shearers are waiting in the wings, our judges are waiting in the wings. Let's get them up on the stage, ladies and gentlemen, on stand number 1. From Seddon, ladies and gentlemen, Angus Moore. From the other end of the South Island on stand number 2, from Invercargill, Nathan Stratford. The defending champion, ladies and gentlemen, on stand number 3, Jack Fagan from Te Kuiti. From the deep south, ladies and gentlemen, on stand number 4, Brett Roberts. From Masterton, this young man making great strides in the open this year, David Gordon. And on stand number 6, also from Masterton, Pairata Abraham rounds up the field, ladies and gentlemen. Well, guys, they say cream always rises to the top, and I don't think we could have picked a better final setup than this one. Angus Moore, Nathan Stratford, Jack Fagan, Brett Roberts, David Gordon, Pairata Abraham, among the very, very best shearers in the world, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to share 12 of these big Marble Point Station hoggets, all vying for that red ribbon and top prize money, courtesy of our sponsors, PGG Wrightson and VetMed. This is going to be a very, very good final. Just looking along the board, ladies and gentlemen. Angus Moore, current national shearing champion. Nathan Stratford, he's done it all and won it all around the world. Jack Fagan, he's on the up and up all the time, always pushing himself, always bettering himself. So who was the last event? The plate finalists. All the plate finalists need to be out the back, please. Unfortunately, you plate finalists get the luck of the draw. You get the 12 sheep to turn over. You need to be out the back. From Matoda in the deep south, the big man on stand number 4. He's a powerhouse shearer, and he's been coming up through the grades over the years. He's been in the open for a few seasons now, and he's made all the big finals around the country. Great to have him here at the Christchurch show. And David Gordon, young fella in the open for a couple of years now. Like I said earlier, he just won his first big open final there a couple of weeks ago. Going to be a hard man to stay in front of. And Pairata Abraham, he's been around it, but he's a former national shearing champion. He's made all the big finals, and he's a absolute speedster as well down there on the back stand. So we're going to have pace, and we're going to have quality. A mixture of both. They're at the doors. We have the thumbs up from the referee, ladies and gentlemen. PGG Wrightson VetMed, our sponsors here this afternoon. Timekeepers ready. Competitors set, go. And we're into it, ladies and gentlemen. Angus Moore, Nathan Stratford, Jack Fagan, Brett Roberts, David Gordon, Pairata Abraham. Away we go in sheep number 1 of 12. Like I said, we couldn't have picked 6 better shearers to compete in the final here this afternoon. It's going to be an absolute rip snorter. Way down the first hind leg for most of these shearers. David Gordon hits the top of the head first. Up comes Brett Roberts, Jack Fagan, Nathan Stratford, Pairata Abraham, and Angus Moore down there. Angus Moore, going to be a hard man to keep on top of, but they all are. Nathan Stratford, well known for his quality. Jack Fagan, he's got it both speed and quality. So is Brett Roberts. David Gordon swings around, lays it into the long blow, but Pairata Abraham beats him to it. Way through, he steps across first as Pairata, and Jack Fagan's over. Now Brett Roberts And David Gordon swings across as Nathan Stratford. And now Angus Moore, sheep number 1 on the board. They're given a bit of a kick and a wriggle here and there, so they're a real challenge. Down the last side, they all come together, so a lot of work around those front legs, as you can see. A lot of wool on these woolly hoggets. That's exactly what the farmers want. Matt and Sarah Black out there at Marble Point, they've bred them specifically for this beautiful finer wool, but lots of it as well, so there's a lot of work on these things. 1 minute and 12 seconds on the clock, and Jack Fagan and Potter Abraham are in and out. Jack Fagan, the defending champion. In goes David Gordon from Masterton, in goes there Nathan Stratford from Invercargill, Angus Moore from Seddon, in goes Brett Roberts from Matoda. So they've all got sheep number 2 on the board. 1 minute 30 seconds gone on the clock. Into the top of the head for Potter Abraham. Up comes Jack Fagan on stand number 3. Into the base of the ear and around the back of the head he'll roll. Pirate Abraham and Jack Fagan pushing each other hard. Round and towards the first front shoulder now. Up comes Nathan Stratford. If he stays within touch of these guys, he's going to be a very, very hard man to stay in front of. Well known for his quality. Jack Fagan slides up the backbone. Sheep gives a kick and a wriggle, but doesn't slow him down one little bit as he turns for home right there with Potter Abraham. Round the back of the head for the rest of the field. Nathan Stratford hits the long blow. Down comes Angus Moore. Round comes Brett Roberts. But down the last side for Potter Abraham. He's out in front. He's gone to the back leg. Just a couple of shots ahead of Jack Fagan. Potter Abraham rolls over the tail and out it goes. Kerry, second sheep done in 2 minutes and 16 seconds is going to be a hot one.
Oh, these boys are smoking Norm without a doubt. Jack Fagan in to the pen. Sheep number 3 on the board for him. Pirate Abraham in. There he goes. Sheep 3 on the board for him. The boy down on stand number 6. Flick the David Booker. Flick the numbers over, please. Up the neck goes Pirate Abraham, breaks that neck well open. Jack Fagan said, yeah boy, I'm right there with you. Up the neck he goes and breaks that neck well open. Takes a cheek wool in around the shoulders. They work the boys on 3 and 6. Down and into the long blow. Brett Roberts says, I'm in for sheep 3 too, boys. I'm just a little bit behind, but it's a long way to go. 12 sheep final, ladies and gentlemen. 12 sheep. These boys are going to be fair sweating by the time they get to it. Under the final shoulder. Down and out the flank. Abraham, he's having a beautiful share down there on the stand number 6. What a way to start the boy from the North Island. Into the pen he goes. Masterton boy he is. Into the pen he goes. Sheep number 4 on the board. 3 minutes 30 gone. What a cracking time these boys are setting on this Marble Point station. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful sheep they are, and these shearers done a world-class job too. Into the pen. Angus Moore goes. Sheep number 4 on the board. Stratford, the boy from the deep south. Into the pen he goes. Multiple winner of the title here in Christchurch before. Angus Moore's one. I believe that's Jack Fagan, defending champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be anyone's game. Anyone's game. In the pen, Brett Roberts. Sheep 4 on the board. Away he goes down, but it's still the boy on stand number 6 in this early stage. Under the final shoulder. Down and out the flank goes Pirate Abraham, the boy from Masterton. Jack Fagan says, I'm coming, Pi. I'm coming. Down the last side he goes, the boy from Tikawiti. Defending champion Jack Fagan. He said, you better go, Pi. You better go. I'm right there with you. Into the pen. Let's go, Jack Fagan. Into the pen. Sheep 5 on the board. Pirata said, you better go, mate. You better go, because I'm in hot form. Down the first leg he goes. 1, 2. Undermine Simon. Bang, bang. And up the undermine he goes. Takes the top knot and steps up. Breaks the neck well open. Angus Moore, he says, I'll just let you fellas play your games. I'm just going to keep shearing away. Sheep 5 on the board for the boy on stand 1. Away he goes. Down that first leg, Norm. Beautiful shear of the boy on 1. He's not got the speed, but he's got the job.
Oh, he'll have the job right, don't you worry about that. Turning into the first time leg is Nathan Stratford on sheep number 5. There's 12 in total. They're on 5 already. There's only 5.5 minutes gone on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Through and up the neck for Jack Fagan. He's following Angus Moore as Angus slips through around the first front shoulder and the front leg and onto the long blow. 2 short blows and a big sweeping blow right through to the base of the ear. Turning for home now is Angus Moore, and he wipes the cheek off. Brett Roberts steps onto the board. Sheep number 5 onto the board for Brett Roberts from Matoda on stand number 4. Finishing touches for David Gordon, but Parata Abraham way into the pen and out he comes. He's leading the field as far as pace goes. He's got sheep number 6 on the board. Sheep number 6 coming out for Jack Fagan as well now. So Jack, belly's sock will come off and then the belly. But Parata Abraham punches his way into the first hind leg, throwing the big shots in up the undermine into the top of the head. Roll that card over, please, Dave, down there. Roll the card over, please. Sheep number 6, I think it is, on the board. And round the back of the head for Parata Abraham. Into the first front shoulder. Swinging it around, laying it down. Up comes Jack Fagan. In goes Nathan Stratford. Up comes Angus Moore. Round goes Brett Robert. Round goes David Gordon. She's all go here at the New Zealand Corriedale Shearing Championships. This is the open final, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big one. This is for the big prize money in the red ribbon. Parata Abraham making every shot a winning one as he works his way out onto the back leg. Another couple of shots. Right out to the toe, another couple of shots for Jack Fagan, and he's going to be turning for home. But Parata Abraham, the last sight here to Jack Fagan now as he hits the cord and heads in and out for sheep number 7. Sheep number 7 on the board for Parata Abraham. He's shearing down there on the back stand on stand number 6. Way down the belly he goes. Jack Fagan sweeps down the back side of the last side of that sheep. Another couple of shots. He's going to roll around under the hamstring. Out comes Brett Roberts. In goes Angus Moore. Angus Moore, keep an eye on this man, the Marlborough man down there. Got a good strong finish. Out comes Jack Fagan. Sheep number 7 on the board for Jack Fagan. Sheep number... Oh, my, sheep number 7 it is for Angus Moore as well. So the Parata Abraham must be on 7 as well. Top of the head. Roll that card over, Dave, please. You might get it, eh? We'll give you a bit of grace because it's your first competition, eh? Down over the last front shoulder of Parata Abraham. He's out in front as far as pace goes. Cleans the sock off on the last side. The front sock, that is. And down into the flank he punches. Got to keep right on top of that sheep. She's threatening to get away from him, but he's got it under control. Sweeping out onto the back leg. Firing those big shots in. Combs going beautifully. Gears going well. Rhythm's looking good there, Kerry. And in and out he steps with sheep number 8. Let's see if Dave turns the card over.
Oh, Norm, without a doubt, Parata Abraham. Sheep number 8 on the board. Thanks, Dave. One job. And away he goes down the belly. Belly will chuck clear into the first leg. He goes 1, 2 of those big shots down the undermine. Up the backbone he goes. Takes the top knot and steps up the boy from Masterton. He's on fire down on stand 6, ladies and gentlemen. He's come here. He flew down, he said, I'm not going to go home with anything less than a red ribbon. Jack Fagan into the pen he goes. Sheep number 8 on the board for him. Sheep number 8 on the board for Angus Moore down on stand number 1. Stratford in as well. Ladies and gentlemen, top class shearers, some of the best shearers in the world on display. And a big thank you to the sponsors, of course. Without them in this PGG VetMed sponsored final, ladies and gentlemen, we would not have some of the best shearers in the world shearing some of the best sheep from Marble Point Station. Ladies and gentlemen, get in behind these guys. 12 sheep in the pen. And we are on, sheep number 9, Parata Abraham, ladies and gentlemen. What a cracking final. Away he goes down the belly. Chucks that belly will clear. David Gordon into the pen he goes. Sheep 8 on the board for him. The boy from Masterton. Away he goes down the belly. Big Brad Roberts, the boy from the Matera, loving these sheep. Into the pen he goes. Jack Fagan, without a doubt. Sheep 9 on the board for him. The silent assassin down on stand 1, Angus Moore, is chipping away at his work pretty quietly. He's not getting caught up in the speed game. He's keeping his job quiet, and beautiful job he's doing too, ladies and gentlemen. Do not count these boys out. Anyone's game at this stage. Nathan Stratford, he's always the silent assassin. He's never quite got the speed, but he's always got the top-notch job. Away he goes, down the first leg. 1, 2, the boy, straighty up their backbone he goes. Takes the top knot and steps up. Parata Abraham, change your handpiece. 2 in the pen for you, Pie. 2 in the pen. Sheep number 10 on the board for him. On away he goes down that belly. David Gordon down and out the flank. Finishing touches there for him. Brett Roberts. Sheep 8 on the board and down and out the flank. He goes. The boy from the Tikawiti, the Jack Fagan. Sheep 9 on the board for him. Out it goes. Change a handpiece. Fresh cut on there for Jack. Sheep 10 on the board for him. The boy from the Tikawiti, these North Island boys, Norm, having a real good go here at Christchurch.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Potter Abraham turns for home on sheep number 10. Couple left in the pen. Couple left in the pen down there on stand number 2 now for Nathan Stratford. Sheep 10 on the board it is. And away down the belly he goes. But around the back of the head for Angus Moore. He's right. He's actually a couple of shots out in front of Jack Fagan this time. As he swings around, he drops into the long blow now. 1, 2 short blows. And away up the backbone he sweeps. Angus Moore. Now he's got the bit between his teeth. Now he's putting the hammer down, Angus Moore. He's turning for home. Beautiful rhythmical shearer. Once he gets going, once he puts the hammer down, he's a hard man to hold off. And Potter Abraham might find that as well. As Angus Moore drops down into the flank on the last side. Punches right out on the back leg, but Potter Abraham slides up the backbone into the top of the head and through and up the neck on 11. There's only one left in the pen. Angus might have left his run a wee bit late, but the run he's having as he steps in and out of the pen with sheep number 11. 11 on the board now on the either end of the field. Stand number 1 and stand number 6, but Potter Abraham steps across, wraps it round his left knee and away through the long blow he sweeps. Down the first hind leg for Angus Moore. Jack Fagan this time he's in for 11 on stand number 3. In and out. Got one of these little hoggets in between his knees. He finds a forward gear and away he goes down the belly. Down the last side, pause, Potter Abraham. Swinging out onto the back leg. Beautiful shots as he rolls over the tail and lets this one go. Number 12 coming out. This is the final one on the board for Potter Abraham. He's still out in front. Angus Moore trying to make every shot a winning one. He's coming back at him, but he left it a wee bit too late maybe, but time will tell. Potter has only just got to get a kicky one because he's just got half the last side to go. But Potter slides down into the undermine, into the top of the head this time, having a very, very strong shear. Up the neck he steps through into the base here and around the back of the head this time, just as Angus Moore hits the door for sheep number 12. He's got his final sheep on the board on stand number 1 as well. But Potter Abraham led the field right from the get-go, and he's into the long blow, sweeping across the backbone. Another couple of shots. He'll get a full comb over the other side of the backbone. He'll turn for home. And the 12th and final sheep on the board. 13 minutes and 30 seconds gone on the clock. 13 and a half minutes and 12 sheep on the board. These are very, very woolly Corriedale hoggets, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of wool on them. He's going to be around that 14-minute mark. Down the last side. Pours Potter Abraham. Led the field from the start. Good strong finish as well. He's consistent. He put the hammer down from the get-go and he's still there. Potter Abraham, give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Under 14 minutes. Under 14 minutes for 12 of these Corriedale hoggets. Fantastic. Brett Roberts steps back on the board, the rest of the field, and down comes Angus Moore. Angus Moore's going to be the next finish as he sweeps out onto the back leg. So 10, 20 seconds, so that's 1 point. Just over a point behind in time is Angus Moore. Well done, Angus. Good stuff. Beautifully shorn. Quality will come into it as well, so time will tell. But Kerry, the rest of the field, Nathan Stratford on sheep number 12 as well. So is Jack Fagan. Jack Fagan, down he pours.
That's right, Norm. It's not all about speed, ladies and gentlemen. These sheep are judged on the board out the back there. Time points will be added with their score from the judges, and then we will find our winner. But Jack Fagan coming home, the boy from the Tikawiti, and without a doubt, Nathan Stratford on 2. So that leaves Brett Roberts and David Gordon down and out the flank.
Is that his last sheep, Cody?
One more.
Oh, he's got it there. I see it now.
David Gordon into the pen he goes. Brett Robertson for number 12. In he goes. Without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, what a final this has been. Down the first leg goes Gordon. Undermine sign for him. Very, very good up and coming sheriff. David Gordon had his first win 2 weekends ago in the Open. And what a way to finish it off with having a win here Don't count these shearers out, ladies and gentlemen. It's not all about speed. The points will be added together from these judges and we will find our winner. Without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a high-spec game. These boys coming home. Brett Roberts turns for home. David Gordon under the final shoulder. He comes. Takes a trimming. Backside the leg and down and out the flank. Finishing touches there for the boy from Masterton, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together, David Gordon. And the last man home in our 6 sheep final, ladies and gentlemen, Brett Roberts. 12 sheep, Norm, what a spectacle that was.
Yeah, great final, just what we expected, speed and quality. Parata Abraham, under 14 minutes, 13 minutes and 51 seconds for 12 of these big woolly Marble Point hoggets. So that's a pretty good time. A lot of work in them. Give them a hand once again, ladies and gentlemen, as they leave the stage, our 6 finalists. What a fantastic final. 6 of the very best shearers in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff.